Khupe's days numbered. Time is running out for MDC Vice President Thokozani Khupe to build bridges with the party's new leader, Nelson Chamisa, with whom she is fighting a terminal turf war. The MDC's National Council gave Khupe, one of the founding members of the Labour-backed party, a 7-day ultimatum last week to smoke a peace pipe with Chamisa or ship out. This was after the party's highest decision-making organ in between Congress's resolved to endorse Chamisa, who turned 40 years last month, as the party's substantive president mid-last week. Khupe is now left with 2 days before her fate is sealed. So far, there is no sign that Khupe will give in, as she insists that she is the only legitimate leader of the MDC, having been elected vice president at the party's Congress in 2006. Chamisa, along with Elias Mudzuri, were appointed vice presidents by Morgan Tsvangirai, now late, in July 2016 in what became the genesis of the strained relations between the MDC founding president and his second-in-command. Although Khupe could not be reached for comment yesterday, her spokesperson Witness Stube told the Daily News that her boss will not comply with the National Council's decision. To say we are complying is rather too strong a word. We are trying our best to make the MDCT work as a unit. That's all, he said. In the aftermath of the ultimatum, Khupe has been on a frenzied tweeting spree, rubbishing Chamisa's endorsement. About 24 hours after she was served with the order for compliance with party decisions, she tweeted, "It is regrettable and very revealing that while the Guardian Council leadership is yet seized with sensitive matters in the party, some take pleasure in bullish threats, ultimatums and suspensions. For the record, I have always been acting president of MDCT in the absence of the late President Tsvangirai since 2006, up until the late president left Zimbabwe on what was to be his last trip to South Africa in January 2018, when he left Han Mudzuri as acting president. In terms of the MDC constitution, the Guardian Council acts as the party's advisory board. It is chaired by MDC Senator James Makor. Career politician and veteran trade unionist, Cephas Makayena, who once served as senator, is also a member of the Guardian Council. Its role is to offer advice and wisdom to the national leadership of the party, including the National Executive and the National Council. It also performs and/or carry out any such functions which the National Council may from time to time delegate to it, which may include investigations, arbitration and reconciliation in disputes within the party structures and/or among members. On Friday last week, Khupe had another tweet saying, "This means that by all manner of calculations, when he passed away, I had not been away from party business for 8 months as widely claimed. I last saw President Tsvangirai alive on the 28th of January 2018. I made an effort to resolve issues in the MDCT by going in person to meet and share notes with Han Chamisa at his law chambers on the 13th of February 2018, a day before President Tsvangirai passed on," she said. But her Twitter followers took her to task, some suggesting the need to engage arbitrators in order to solve the issue. How do you address allegations of insubordination, absconding meetings, fanning factionalism? With all due respect at @DriveThoco_Khupe, can you seek some mediation and resolve this through internal party structures? Have you tried these? Wrote one Brighton Kunika. She responded by saying she had written to the MDC's Guardians Council, asking for their intervention in the impasse, but that effort has so far been frustrated by Chamisa. I personally went to Han Chamisa's law chambers on the 13th of February 2018. I wrote a letter to the party's Guardian Council for them to intervene in terms of our constitution. They are the internal arbiters and are seized with this matter even as ultimatums are being issued, she wrote in response. Not to be outdone, Chamisa waded into the debate and, retweeting Khupe's posts, he wrote, "That ain't smart, doctor. You refused to meet MRT, Tsvangirai's full initials, in Harare, saying it wasn't safe for you, but there you were, in Chamisa chambers." He added, "Khupe is just stubborn. It's all about positioning herself without the people at heart. Greedy and opportunist she is, I can say." Khupe responded angrily and accused Chamisa of employing violence and bullying tactics to win power. A comment yet more revealing of the characters that support bullish political tactics. With all due respect, Mr. I may be a woman, but I am not easily fazed by such. Very resolute and on principle, very unflinching. Constitutionalism and democracy are not a respecter of any person, she responded. The bad blood between Khuphe and Chamisa started in 2016 when Tsvangirai elevated the KwaZulu West legislator to the position of vice president. Since then, the crafty legislator, nicknamed the Cobra after the menacing serpent, has worked his way to the leadership of the party, effectively dealing Khuphe a body blow. Their relationship soured even more last month when Khuphe had to take refuge in a hut during Tsvangirai's funeral to escape the wrath of MDC thugs who were baying for her blood before she was rescued by sympathizers.